Hey guys, it's Riley and welcome back to the channel. In this video today, we are going to be playing through Destined Dawntide, Raphael's Witnessed by Deepspace card. And yeah, by the time this video comes out, it is unfortunately going to be the end of the banner. I am sorry I am so late on playing all these cards. Uh, I I am kind of the queen of procrastination. I do have a lot of cards that I'm very much behind by in this game, to be honest. But hopefully I can get through them all very soon. Uh, but without further ado, let us... Alright. So, as spatial anomalies keep appearing, the Hunters Association continues to send people out to investigate. This morning, I had just been assigned to check out one near the coast of White Sand Bay when a message from Raphael suddenly popped up on my phone. Save me! Oh no. A small speedboat cuts through the azure waters. An island appears, but there's no trace of Mo Art Studio, which was built on it. In its place stands an unfamiliar landscape. This is the newly formed spatial anomaly. Huh. That person is... Carrying a canvas and art supplies, a familiar figure stands on the shore. Even from across the vast sea, I can see the helpless expression on his face. Raphael! His whole house disappeared. Ah, so you just woke up and your home was gone.
I shouldn't have passed out after staying up for 2 days. Then maybe I could have saved more than just these things.
With a pained expression, he turns to show me his small collection of personal belongings that were salvaged. I spot a water container for painting. It wasn't even emptied before he grabbed it. I quickly clear my throat to suppress an inappropriate urge to laugh. Don't worry, this is just a spatial anomaly created by the Deepspace tunnel. Once the fluctuations subside, your home will return to normal. But... the road to White Sand Bay, along with its beach, has also vanished beneath the waves. The fluctuation caused a protofield displacement, which resulted in shifting the spatial anomaly several nautical miles away from its actual location. In other words, this place has become a lonely island. It looks very pretty, though. Everything is normal for now. No metaflux fluctuations have been detected, and there are no signs of wanderers.
Well done. The spatial anomaly appeared without warning, so we'll need to conduct a more thorough investigation and analysis.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Raphael taking inventory of his art supplies. A light bulb goes off in my head. Captain, is it possible for me to continue my investigation?
You're not gonna leave?
I end the call, and Raphael has somehow appeared behind me. His eyes sparkle with anticipation. You're a poor fishy stranded on an island. I can't just let you fend for yourself. Are you sure you want to stay here, though? You can always come over to my place.
Cutie, I'm literally surrounded by the ocean. I don't think I can get stranded even if I tried.
After his initial confusion wore off, Raphael quickly embraced his new status as a castaway.
I was planning to visit a spatial anomaly for inspiration, since a lot were popping up recently. I didn't expect one to deliver itself to my doorstep, though. But there's a more pressing matter.
Oh? A slightly troubled expression appears on his face.
After painting for 2 days straight, I fell onto my bed. And then I spent the whole morning trying to save my art supplies. If I don't eat something soon, I might become a real castaway.
Are we gonna go fishing then? Fishy cookies or lobster flavored crispy noodles? Which one do you want?
I'll take the fishy cookies.
Of course.
What brand of cookies are these? They're pretty good.
By the speedboat, Raphael tosses them into his mouth while taking the heavy bag from my hands.
What's inside?
A cookie and it's a cooker. I'm still thinking about cookies, I guess. A cooker and its grill. I also brought some seasoning and ingredients.
Then that's...
It's an auto-expanding tent from the association. It sets itself up with one press of a button. I'll show you how it works in a bit. I toss the tent and outdoor mat onto the beach's sand. Then I pick up another bag.
And this?
Some snacks, fruits, drinks, stuff like that.
Miss Bodyguard, I think you're a little too excited about me being stranded on a deserted island.
I am not. I continue tossing bags of various sizes onto the beach and speak with conviction. I was worried you might suddenly end up on a deserted island, so I brought everything I could think of. They're necessary for survival. Raphael waves the game controller in his right hand and a boiling fish-shaped massage hammer in his left. He pretends to have an epiphany.
I see, I see. Humans need many things to survive.
Yes, humans are delicate creatures. We can't take any chances.
All right, we should hurry then.
He gracefully leaps off the speedboat, then he turns with his arms outstretched.
We need to build a shelter for my delicate human companion before the tide rises.
After finding a nice flat spot and successfully setting up the tent, I'm about to show off my handiwork to Raphael when... Where is he?
Look,
Flowers burst into my field of view, their vibrant red petals dancing like flames. They're beautiful. Where did you find them?
over there.
I look at where Raphael is pointing and catch glimpses of something mysterious behind the dense foliage.
I was looking for a branch so I could make you a fishing rod, but I found several flame lilies growing in the bushes. I followed the flower trail and saw... Do you want to take a guess?
A tribe who lives on this island? This isn't good, Raphael. They might tie us up and feed us to the fish. I pretend to be scared and grab his hand.
Oh boy, the seasonings you brought are gonna come in handy, you know. Can you sprinkle more thyme on me?
Raphael gently squeezes my hand as he leads me across the soft sand. We follow the trail of flowers. An arc of light shines over the horizon, its golden brilliance cascading to the center of the island. It reveals ancient ruins that rise and fall with the land. Weathered stone pillars stand in solemn silence. Vibrant vines cling tightly to their surfaces as if they were nature's radiant tattoos. There are sand-covered ruins and crumbling walls as far as the eye can see. With a low, mournful sound, the sea breeze passes through the cracks in the stone. This doesn't look like a tribe's home. It's more like the ruins of an ancient temple. In the center stands a weathered alcove. Broken stained glass windows cast their kaleidoscopic colors upon the surface. Raphael crouches down. His fingers gently trace the relief carved into the stone wall.
This is...
What is it? When Raphael doesn't answer, I lean in to examine it. The intricate carvings are detailed. While a lot has been worn away by wind and sand, I can still imagine their original magnificence. This part looks like a person. What's that? It's sort of like a giant crab raising its pincers.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that giant crab is Lemuria's sea god.
He takes my fingers and guides them to an indentation. He helps me trace the relief's patterns.
These lines are the hair, and the pincers are actually the body. Next to it is a radiant sacred staff.
We accidentally just insulted him.
These reliefs probably depict the legend of the first sea god from Lemuria's creation.
Yeah, he most certainly was not a crab.
They're not a guide on how to cook crabs.
I'm sorry, I was rude. But how do you know for sure that this is Lemuria's sea god?
I can tell just by looking at it.
Seeing Raphael's matter-of-fact expression, I wonder if this is some kind of special sense that only Lemurians have. Based on what the Association told me, these spatial anomalies appearing in the city might be projections from the end of the Deepspace tunnel. If that theory is correct, then could this place be...
Yeah, it might very well be from the sunken civilization of Lemuria.
In contrast to my astonishment, Raphael remains calm as he gently closes my mouth.
This temple was probably built by my great-great-great-great ancestors.
So, if I took a bottle of sand from here, it would be a historical artifact.
Make sure the sea god certifies its authenticity first.
Well, luckily he's standing in front of me. As Raphael speaks, he blows away the sand from the crevices. The carvings are more visible. This is Lemuria's sea god. What an imposing, majestic person.
You know, there's also a young, good-looking one.
Is the figure behind him his consort?
Yeah. The sea god brought coral branches and conches when he asked her to be his bride.
Cute. Wow, the sea god knows how to be a romantic, huh? He tucks something behind my ear. I reach up and feel soft flower petals. A flower? What are you?
You don't like it?
I like it. You also know how to be romantic. Smiling, Raphael pulls out a paintbrush to remove the dust from the relief. You said this was the first sea god. Does that mean there was eventually a second and third sea god?
Every sunrise is accompanied by a sunset. Likewise, the sea god slumbers and awakens with the ebb and flow of his power. But when his power is gone, he fades away and dissolves into the sea.
When will the next sea god appear?
No one knows. Sometimes only a few years pass between a sea god's passing and their successor's birth. Other times, it can take centuries.
What about now? Is there a sea god in the current era? Letting out an amused chuckle, Raphael gently taps my forehead.
Who knows? It's just ancient history from thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
He dusts off his hands to remove the sand. Then he stands up and pulls me to my feet. Where are we going?
To get my art supplies, duh. Nowadays, you have to be lucky to find Lemurian ruins. We need to copy these reliefs before they disappear and preserve them while we still can. But before that, there's one more thing.
Following his gaze, I turn. Nearby, our tent is practically upside down. Only one peg is in the ground as it struggles against the howling winds.
We better hurry. Otherwise, we'll have to share the ocean with the sharks tonight.
Don't worry, I thought sharks were eating grass nowadays. After properly securing the tent, Raphael takes charge of the landscape architecture while I handle the interior design. By the time I finish organizing everything and lift the tent flap, the sun is setting. The clouds are painted in dappled gold. Evening's light washes over the sea and bathes the island in soft, warm hues. A bright splash of coral red now sits on the sand. Is this Raphael's idea of landscape architecture?
Please. Of course there's more. Look behind you.
Unable to see Raphael anywhere, I walk around the back of the tent. I'm confused. The fence is arranged in a staggered manner. It's decorated not with vines, but with colorful seashells and sea glass. A winding path paved with pebbles leads to a weathered wooden boat. Crystalline waves dance across the boat's hull. There's no question about who painted them. Where did you get all this?
I just walked along the shore. Everything here is nature's gift.
When Raphael appears before me again, I wipe away the dust on his face.
So, my darling, delicate human, does this meet your survival requirements?
It's great, but... I point to the grill and stove set up next to the wooden boat. It'd be perfect if there was grilled meat. Oh, and drinks and fresh fruit to the side.
Are you sure those are required? It sounds more like a request.
Despite saying those words, Raphael walks over there.
Here.
Oh. As I take the can, I catch a glimpse of an unusual blue tinge beneath Raphael's collar. Raphael, I think your scales are showing?
Huh?
Don't move, let me see them.
Hey, wait. Your hands are freezing.
Raphael frantically grabs my hands.
I know what you're thinking, but they aren't scales, cutie.
Then what are they?
You'll see after it gets dark.
Raphael stuffs a large prawn cracker into my mouth to silence me and my curiosity.
Take one step forward, bend down, and then keep moving.
Okay. Just so we're on the same page, don't lead me into spooky caves or dump me onto a dolphin's back, okay?
I haven't done any of those since I was 10.
But you have done it before. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Raphael has covered my eyes. As he guides me into the tent, the sound of the sea grows fainter.
Okay, now lie down on the blanket.
Right here? God. I trip over a round object and I immediately reach out for something to steady myself. Oh, he's going down with us. I wasn't injured from falling. Actually, I feel very comfortable right now. I toss aside the thing that I tripped over, the boing fish-shaped massage hammer, and feel the cushion underneath me. My cushion squirms in protest. Taking off my blindfold, I try to put on an innocent smile. Are you okay?
No. The split-second decision to use me as your cushion was done with grace. I'm impressed.
Oh, you're too kind. Raphael raises his knee and nudges me.
Why aren't you getting up?
I'm comfy. Nah. Ow. I fell and got hurt. I need a kiss before I can get up.
You're such a tease.
Yeah. I'll take that, thank you. He holds the back of my neck as his soft, cool lips meet mine. Then the gentle kiss deepens into something more intense. I'm left breathless. That's enough. His other hand finds my waist and pulls me closer. With nowhere to retreat, I surrender to his passionate kiss.
You had enough.
Yeah, I'll take that one too, thank you. You're such a tease. I try to calm down and sit up, but Raphael shifts to his side and gently guides me to lie down next to him. Can you tell me why you're being secretive this afternoon?
Lie down and look up.
The lamp is suddenly turned off and everything is plunged into darkness. Gentle lights begin to dance across the tent's ceiling. They gradually merge into a stunning display that resembles waves, blooming flowers, and brilliant stardust. With the sound of waves lapping against the shore, I feel as if I'm falling into a luminescent blue ocean.
I mixed paint with fluorescent materials to try and recreate what you'd see with bioluminescent algae.
Ooh.
You know, the blue tears phenomenon. I used countless jars of paint to make a small bottle, but it was worth it.
Beside me, Raphael is bathed in the same light. The paint mark below his collarbone gives off a gentle glow. It's like a kiss from the ocean. I remember you said that blue tears only last for 10 seconds once they leave the ocean.
These should stay with us for much longer. Or at least until you wash them off.
I wouldn't do that. As I gaze quietly at the blue sea, I remember the equally magnificent reliefs I saw in the ruins. Raphael, tell me stories about Lemuria.
Do you remember the Tome of the Sea God?
Yes, I do.
They say it contains the entire history of Lemuria, which spans countless millennia. It also has prophecies that were passed down for generations.
Raphael moves his fingers and the glowing patterns transform into mysterious images.
What tale do you want to hear about first? Oh, and before I begin,
Amidst the sound of distant waves, his voice takes on the flowing sea's soothing quality.
everything I'm about to tell you is nothing more than a myth.
Why are you saying it like that? That night, I fell asleep while Raphael tells his stories. In my dream, I see a breathtaking azure world. Massive sea creatures gracefully swim schools of fish dash past mysterious seagrass, and luminous jellyfish drift past rainbow-colored coral reefs. A melody played on a flute sounds from afar as a small blue fish swims up to my fingertips. It swishes its tail as it guides me deeper into the ocean. And then I see it, a warm, dancing flame. It's waiting for me. A young sea god cradles it in his hands before gently placing it against my heart. Over the next few days, I focus on investigating the spatial anomaly while Raphael focuses on sketching the ancient reliefs. Aside from researching the ruins, he seems to be thoroughly enjoying the stranded on a desert island situation. For example, what's this? When I returned from my investigation that day, I find a wind chime made of seashells hanging by the door.
I wanted to make a paint organizer, so I collected some seashells. But then I realized I collected too many, which is why I made the executive decision to use them all.
The table is covered with several shell organizers, shell pen holders, and a row of little birds composed of shells.
Look at this. Doesn't it remind you of the seagull that stole your bread yesterday?
And then these are?
They're sea lanterns. Isn't it obvious?
Several sea lanterns are scattered across the ground. Meanwhile, Raphael carefully removes excess wood with a small knife. I thought you didn't believe in sea lanterns and other wish-making customs.
Yeah, I don't. But I thought you might want to try it.
Well, you aren't wrong, and we need your fish here. Or fish,
You
fire,
know,
jeez.
You're getting really comfortable with bossing me around. Too comfortable, in fact.
Sorry, I need to reread what you said. I was really comfortable. As we resonate, a warm glow emanates from the lantern. It's not long before the sea surface is illuminated by many lights. Our time on that small island slips away like a gentle breeze. I send over the last protofuel readings. Meanwhile, the arc of light above the horizon has faded. It's a specter of its former self. This means the deep space tunnel's fluctuations are getting weaker. The spatial anomaly could vanish at any moment. The wind wakes me up that night. When I turn my head, I find myself alone. The sleeping bag is cold. Is he still awake? I pull back the tent flap and look outside. There's a faint glow coming from a fire in the distance. It's near the ruins. Ooh, he's wearing his hoodie. I love that outfit. I need it so bad. In flickering firelight, Raphael sits before a centered stone wall. His thin, charcoal pencil makes soft scratching sounds as it moves across the paper.
You're awake?
Mm-hmm. Using his free hand, he lifts the blanket from his shoulders. I move closer, and he wraps the blanket around us. Can't sleep?
I just wanted to finish the remaining sketches, that's all.
The paper is filled with mysterious, otherworldly drawings. I can vaguely make out this figure of the sea god. It's been a few days. Have you made any new discoveries?
I wouldn't call them discoveries, but I did learn about a few things that weren't mentioned in the Tome of the Sea God. For example, the sea god tried to win over his beloved in a variety of elaborate ways. I also found out how many times he stumbled.
I feel bad for him. Even these embarrassing moments were recorded by your ancestors so we could laugh at them today. I'm guessing the sea god won his beloved's heart in the end, right? Otherwise, there would be more to the story.
You're correct. The sea god and his bride lived together for all of eternity. Their power watched over Lemuria as the ocean thrived.
Damn, I wish that was actually the case. That's a textbook example of a happy ending.
And it's not how it ended.
Not at all. Huh?
The true ending is right here.
Raphael's finger hovers over the carved relief.
The ancient people of Lemuria believed the sea god would protect them forever. That's why they built this temple. It was to record their legend and pass it down. They must have believed these carvings would stand the test of time as a Lemurian monument.
In the firelight, Raphael's voice softens, and the air around us becomes hazy.
Yet the temple was eventually abandoned. Their civilization sank into the deep sea, and Lemuria was reduced to nothing in that abyss. Clearly, the sea god failed to protect his people.
It's just a myth.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in things like legends.
The charcoal pencil meanders across the paper. It leaves meaningless lines in its wake.
Whether it's a sculpture or a painting, art is just one way to capture a scene, to preserve a moment in time. But sculptures crumble, and the colors in paintings fade. Our humble efforts are powerless against time's relentless march.
But here you are, still drawing. I tap the paper in his hand. Deep down, you instinctively wish to preserve something, right?
Don't you think it's contradictory? I know nothing lasts forever, but I still want to keep trying.
I cup his face in my hands. Then I squish his cheeks. Raphael, you silly fish.
Why are you calling me a fish again?
You've already captured thousands of beautiful moments. They're anything but meaningless attempts.
But I'm not satisfied with that.
He lowers his head and embraces me. His warm breath tickles my ear.
I want to capture more moments. Every single second of being stranded on an island with you. I want to preserve it all.
Can you not whisper to me like that, please? I hug him back, and when I see the arc of light above us, a thought appears in my mind. Can I do anything to make this moment last forever? I'm not sure when I dozed off, but when I open my eyes again, I find myself wrapped in a blanket. I'm inside the tent. Art supplies and sketches are stacked on the table. Raphael finished all his drawings. I walk outside and head to the shore in front of the ruins. Raphael is staring at the faded arc of light as dawn appears on the horizon.
Do you want to watch the sunrise together?
Sure. Is this our last sunrise here?
Are you gonna miss this place?
Of course. We worked so hard to build our base. Now we'll never see it or these ruins again. I know they won't really disappear, though. They'll just return to their original timeline and space. I turn to meet Raphael's gaze. Even though our time will pass once the space dissipates, I believe it left its unique mark. Whether on this island or in our memories.
Wait. I feel like I'm about to hear something important. I need to prepare myself.
For what?
Are you really gonna spend our last moments on this island wearing pajamas?
They aren't pajamas. Looking down at my wrinkled clothes, I touch my messy hair. A belated rush of embarrassment floods my face.
There's a brown box in the tent. Check it out. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Ooh. Oh god, what did she say? Come on. Raphael prepared a dress for me, and here I am with just one flame lily for him. Wait, he made the frickin' dress?
Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now.
I need to borrow your fire again. While moments... Oh, god, so quick. While moments are fleeting, I'll always be here to create new memories with you. I know it's just a simple token.
My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple. Do you know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged. Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion?
Yes! Yes! Come on. Thank you. That's a screenshot.
Would you like to share this moment with me, cutie?
Oh, hold. I would love to.
All right. Can you lower your head a little?
No, not the pearls on the veil.
From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you.
And to my sea god, I will offer my most sincere devotion. Oh. Wait, it's over? What? What do you mean it's over? Aw, I wanted more. Let me grab my ring. And today we're gonna do a little bonus. As Illusio is ending in the next... probably... how much is it? There you go. About 10 hours from now. I want to put him in this. You have to. Oh, actually, and for... self... Let's go with that hair. Yeah. This is probably gonna look really goofy. I need to see him walking.
Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now.
Oop, didn't press that. Is that flower just gonna be stuck to his chest?
My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple.
Oh no, it just
Do
disappears,
you
okay.
know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged.
Okay, he's kind of floating, but the tail's also clipping into the ground.
Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion?
Yep. Oh no.
Would you like to share this moment with me? Cutie.
It looks so funny. But it's still so pretty.
All right. Can you lower your head a little? From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you.
To my sea god, I offer my devotion to you. Oh, seagull, get out of the way. That's another one. There we go. Oh, these cards are really cute. Though I don't like how it kind of abruptly ended in this one. Like there was no kind of aftermath after the anomaly disappeared. Well, anyway, if made it this far, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.